Now, is Tony Khan about to ruin the awesome run that MJF is having as AEW World Champion? I believe yes. Yes, he is going to ruin it, and I'll tell you why. Now, in the time that MJF has been World Champion, he has had a lot of good matches. Two that I can think of is I believe is the Fatal 4-Way match that he had, and then the match that he had kind of recently with Bryan Danielson. And, you know, he can put on a good show. Back when CM Punk was, I believe he was champion at the time, or he was about to become champion, they had the neck collar, the dog collar match, whatever it's called, and that was a good match between those two. But Tony Khan has this thing, I don't know if anyone notices, because people are like, oh, you know, there's still the new guys on the block type of thing, and they don't really pay attention to the things that he does. Like, for example, Tony Khan, he will at least once a month say that he has one giant announcement. I remember I'd say the past, maybe this last month, he had like 3 weeks in a row where it's like, Tony Khan has some news to drop or whatever. It has this big announcement. Come to find out, the big announcement was that they're just having a clone of a WCW show with the same coloring and box text and everything. It's just nuts. This guy's just ruining his own company as we speak. But with MJF, he's kind of allowed him to, you know, speak his mind, say what he wants, do what he wants, and it's worked really good for him. It really reminds me of 2016 Miz. Now, I put these two together because I think right now is MJF's peak, and 2016, in my opinion, even though in 2011 or 12, The Miz won the WWE Championship, and then he won it again in like 2020 or 2021 or something, but I'd say 2016 was the Miz's highlight. And, you know, with them just letting him talk on the mic, with Daniel Bryan doing his stuff with Dolph Ziggler, he just lets him go off the rip. I'm pretty sure he did some stuff with like Shane McMahon, but he just lets them go off the rip. And for the Miz, he can talk a really big game, and he did a really good job in being a heel and really showing like some prestige, I think, to the IC title at the time, making it really important again. And then MJF is kind of doing the same thing now. The World Heavyweight Championship in AEW has pretty much stayed on the same damn people the entire time. I think it was Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, Hangman Page, CM Punk. Now you have good old MJF. It's been kind of the same people, and AEW's been a thing since I think 2018 or 2019, and it's just boring to me. I genuinely, I don't really like AEW. I like how they're more hardcore and they don't really care, but I like different stuff, but I like more of the story than, you know, the backflips and front flips and all the high flying and all that stuff. I don't really care for it, but that's for a whole different video. But with MJF, right now, he's having an amazing run as champion. Like, he's creating so much heat, and I think the fans love him. They like him as champion. You know, he's doing a good job. He has the whole, like, 2024, my contract's up. Who am I gonna go to? Keeps hinting, like, oh, maybe I'll sign with WWE. I think if he was smart, he could go to WWE and get, like, a Cody Rhodes contract. He's not gonna be able to do that in AEW unless he's, like, selling out arenas, and they barely can sell out an arena. They're at, like, half capacity. Unlike WWE, since Triple H is taking over, like, creative, they've been selling out pretty much every live show that they've had. But anywho, I think right now with MJF, awesome championship reign, Tony Khan is going to ruin it, and he's gonna ruin it with that big announcement of CM Punk coming back and having the decision to bring CM Punk back. Now, I love CM Punk. I really liked him back when they rebooted ECW, brought him into there, then he ended up winning the ECW championship, then he ended up going on and, you know, winning the World Heavyweight Championship, tag titles. He's won the WWE Championship. Like, I really loved his run with John Cena, all that stuff up until, like, when they released him. But in AEW, CM Punk, he's kind of like a shadow of himself. So he's not as good. He was out of the game for almost 10 years. He tried doing all these cool, like, flips and stuff that he sees other wrestlers do and tried to cut, like, the hangman rope thing where he flips over the rope, lands on his feet, and clothesline. Not at all, dude. Logan Paul did it way better. just saying. But yeah, it's incredible that they even are thinking about or even thought about bringing CM Punk back. The whole drama with, like, the main heads of the company, they were gonna buy out his contract, but then I guess something else happened and now he's coming back. They all, I guess, made truce. But literally the only reason why MJF is world champion right now in AEW is because CM Punk got released. There was no way in hell that they were going to be like, okay, right now he's having, like, this stuff with MJF, let's have him drop the title to him. No, Punk's gonna come back and he is going to win that championship. He's gonna win it back. And he's gonna hold it for a while. I know he's gonna do that. And he might hold it till, you know, like, say 2 years. And then he's like, you know what? I got my wrestling fix. I got what I needed. I am in my 40s. It's time to retire. All that fun stuff. But I don't think they're gonna have MJF be champion much longer once Punk comes back, and it's just gonna ruin the momentum for MJF, and it's gonna cause him to leave AEW. And I think Tony Khan, he sees the money grab with CM Punk where it could possibly sell out arenas, but it didn't do it when he was there the first time. Maybe his first, like, 2 months he was there, they were selling out every week. But also on top of that, it was like right after the shutdown and everything, so people were actually able to go out and do stuff, and, you know, they were just buying tickets and going. And AEW was even at one point giving out free tickets, you know. Then it just blows my mind how Tony Khan can just ruin anything. And, like, Bryan Danielson, he's ruining him right now. Like, he's having good matches, don't get me wrong, but man, put the strap on him. He's a good wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. He's not gonna be there much longer. How about friggin' was it I forgot what his name is, Kalisto or whatever, or Cesaro from WWE. Him, he's amazing wrestler. Samoa Joe, put it on him, dude. Why you got him as Ring of Honor champion? Like, why? Ring of Honor TV champ, whatever that is. Who really watches Ring of Honor? It's just a glorified house show. It really is. They film it after, like, Dynamite. Who watches it? It's like, who watches freaking WWE Superstars? No one. The only people that watches that, you know, the people after Monday Night Raw or after SmackDown, they just want to sit there just for an extra hour of entertainment. No one's Googling WWE Superstars, let me watch this week's 3 matches that are on. No one's, there's nothing to it. There's no story. There's, you know, nothing. But anyway, that's kind of like my opinion. If you guys agree with me at all, let me know. If you disagree with me, let me know. And yeah, I think Tony Khan is going to ruin MJF with this CM Punk return. It is what it is, I guess. Tony Khan, the destroyer of careers. But if you guys did enjoy this video, anything with this connected to you, just let me know in the comments down below. You can hit me up on Twitter. We could continue this conversation. And yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.